So I was initially working on my Q&A video, and I get a text from my cousin, Facebook Messenger, who is a huge Senators fan, telling me that he's not a Penguins fan. I instantly knew why he said that because I had seen Elliotte Friedman's tweet about a trade being in the works for Pittsburgh, and I immediately knew what it was. And I think this one has been in the works for a while. It was just kind of like getting it done. We knew that Erik Karlsson was very open to coming to Pittsburgh, so it was just a matter of when and kind of not if. But as far as the trade goes, the details have been released. Erik Karlsson came to Pittsburgh, a 2026 third-round pick, Dylan, I'm going to put his name on the screen, and Rem Pitlick. So a third party was also involved for this one, and we saw Jeff Petrie go to the Habs, Casey DeSmith, Nathan Laguerre, Pittsburgh's 2025 second-round pick, and then to the Sharks, Pittsburgh's 2024 first-round pick, Mikael Granlund, Mike Hoffman, who went for Montreal, and Jan Ruda. So basically, Pittsburgh got rid of everything that they didn't want, pretty much, and got the main piece of what they did want, and obviously they gave up a first-round pick, but I think as the running theme has been going, as you know, it's been repeated season after season, this is the final push. We know Sid and Gino are in their twilight years as far as their careers are concerned, and Letang, so this is the ultimate push, and we got Kyle Dubas just for that. I don't think that Ron Hextall really had that mindset. I think he had more the mindset of let's rebuild and do whatever else that he was doing, which I'm not sure what his ideas were. They were kind of questionable. Anyways, so to go in a little bit more detail, the Sharks retained 13% of Karlsson's $11.5 million cap hit for the next 4 years. Cap, obviously, Karlsson's cap hit is $10 million a year, and it's going to be until 2027. So I think that the gamble's worth it, though, because we all know that obviously Sid and Gino, as I alluded to, are at the end stages of their careers. So overall, I think it's a good gamble to take. You might want to get rid of the contract later, try to do something if you can, if it doesn't work. But I think for now, I think that the gamble is worth it. And I think that he's going to be so instrumental in pushing the Penguins into the playoffs, and once you get there, I think that anything can happen. And the Penguins retained 25% of Petrie's $6.25 million cap hit, which we're talking about AAV when I say that, for the next 2 years. I really think, obviously, Pittsburgh won here, and I don't think that it was too bad. I mean, if you look at what Pittsburgh gave away, like I said, most of it was what they didn't want. We wanted rid of Jeff Petrie, obviously. Casey DeSmith was already kind of on the trade block, so we already knew that was going to happen. Nathan Laguerre was one of the kind of prospect pieces, but we had him for quite a while. I do think he has promise, but I think that he's not there yet. And then, obviously, the 2025 second-round pick went to the Habs as well. I think Mike Hoffman wasn't really a surprise either, going from the Habs. I think he really just needed a fresh start in general. But in my opinion, I think obviously Pittsburgh won here. And just giving my kind of off-the-cuff reaction, obviously, like as a Penguins fan, I'm really pumped. I think that this is definitely what Pittsburgh needed. We needed someone else on defense, and I think for Pittsburgh as well, but we shall see if Dubas makes any small additions there as well. I'm so thrilled, obviously, to have Kyle Dubas as GM and president of Hockey Ops right now. I think he's doing a great job overall, and I didn't know what he meant when he said Jeff Petrie was going to be part of Pittsburgh's big plan, and I didn't know what he meant by that, and I was really skeptical, and I have to apologize, Dubas. I know he's not listening, but I thought that he meant something else when he said that, and obviously he meant that he would be instrumental in the trade happening to land Erik Karlsson. So really pumped for the season, really excited to see what he can do. If you're new to this channel, I invite you to subscribe And if you regularly consume my content, I invite you to support me on Patreon. Plans start at just $1 a month. You'll get updates from me. You'll get video previews, a lot of different perks, shout outs. So again, if you'd like to support me, that's definitely a way you can do so. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.